Here's my tips for listing agents and sellers of condos right now. Number one, most listing agents have mortgage lenders that they work with consistently. Have one of those lenders look up the property. So they need the address and the name of the association. And we can look on the Fannie Mae list to see if it's approved or unavailable, basically denied. A lot of them will fall somewhere in between, but if it's approved, that's pretty likely that a buyer can use conventional financing to purchase the home, and that's good. If it's denied, you may have to change the way you market the property regarding price, regarding what offers you accept. As I mentioned, a lot of them will fall somewhere in between where we're going to need more documentation. It's not approved, not denied. You need the budget, you need the insurance, you need the questionnaire filled out, you need more stuff. So number one, pre-screen it. Number two, gather all those documents I mentioned earlier as soon as possible. Have them ready to go. Property management contact information, the master insurance policy, the budget, any resale documents you can gather and get to the buyer's agent as fast as possible, even while they're doing their inspection stuff. Get that to that buyer's agents quickly. Number three, when you're looking at offers, obviously cash is probably still king. They don't need that approval if they have cash. So that then you can ignore this video. But more realistically, as you're looking at other offers, know that 10% down payment is a nice threshold, because then they might get the buyer might get a limited review versus a full review. The limited review just avoids having to dig in quite so far to that documentation. So if you're debating between a couple offers and one of them's 10% or more and some are less, you might lean towards the higher down payment loan or buyer. Number four is close quickly. Basically, if the property itself is approved, the buyer's approved, I would not recommend doing a 75 and 90-day closing, because something on that approval list could change, and underwriters have to check that list every time they touch the file. So if you have an approval, close it and move on. So that's it. Those are my tips for sellers and listing agents regarding condo financing.